know everybody might be asleep, but if you're asleep now, you will catch the replay in the mountain. Guys, before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all so that when I go live, you will get notified. Hey, y'all. I hope everybody's doing well. For myself, I've been doing pretty good. I'm still breathing. So, hey, everything else is, hey, all right. I feel like if you still breathing, then you got another chance. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. What about y'all? Okay. Listen. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Listen, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about right quick rebuild within. Rebuilding within. You do know you can rebuild yourself within, right? You don't have to tell everybody that you are trying to rebuild yourself. You don't have to tell everybody that you are, you know, healing. You don't have to tell everybody that. You can do that within yourself, okay? And see, we get too caught up in what people think, what people say, what people think about us. Some of us look for validation from other people. We get too caught up into those things. And what you got to start doing is tapping into yourself more and stop worrying about what everybody else think. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's not about what everybody else think for real. It's about what you think about yourself. Okay? And so I just feel like if if those of us who haven't healed from like traumas or who haven't healed from traumatizing things that we've been through, right? This is for you. You can rebuild within, and the world doesn't have to know. Okay? It's not like you gotta come out and tell the world that you're trying to heal. You don't have to go through all that. You can heal within yourself. But the problem is that some of us, um, for whatever the reason, we feel like if we can't tell everyone or if we can't open up about it to everyone, then it's not, I guess it's not, we feel like it's not happening. Hey, dentate, ticklish. Oh, I'm so ticklish. Tickles, tickles, tickle me pink. Hi, Sigma. So, thank you all for tapping in. So, listen, hello, Ricky. So, we don't have to feel as though, you don't have to tell the world, hey, I'm healing or I'm working on myself within. It doesn't have to be like that. You can work on yourself and rebuild yourself. You can work on yourself and rebuild yourself from within. Okay? It can happen. I know it can happen because I've done it. Okay? I'm not telling you something that I haven't done. I'm telling you, I'm saying this because I have done it. Okay? And you could do it too. The problem is that we have to stop. We have to block out the noise of the world, right? I think too many of us, we get caught up in the world, what the world thinks, right? What the world is saying, looking for validation from the world. When all of that doesn't even matter. Because no matter what the world thinks, you are going to continue to feel what's going on within you. Think about that. you're going to continue to feel and think about what's going on within you, regardless of what the world says. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us don't want to speak out and tell the world what's going on within us. Because we think about, what somebody gonna say, what somebody gonna think about you. We think about all those things. But you can actually heal within, and the world doesn't have to know. And I'm telling you, I find that that's a healthy way, because that means that you don't have to say nothing until you're ready. You don't have to share that you're healing within. You don't have to share that you are rebuilding yourself. You see what I'm saying? You can talk about those things when you're ready. When you're ready. When you're ready to talk about it to people, right? Then you can decide when you want to talk about it with others. But until then, you can continue to work on you. You can continue to work and rebuild you within. And that's something that a lot of us really need to tap into. We need to tap into what's going on within us, right? Because believe it or not, a lot of the stuff that we hold on to within us is what affects us every day. These things affects us every day. These things haunt us every day, because a lot of us are dealing with something that was traumatizing. Okay? And let me tell you something. People of color, we are dealing with life. Life was traumatizing to a lot of us. Okay? From our ancestors on down, because a lot of things are still happening today. A lot of things are still happening today. So we have to learn to take time out and tap in to ourselves. Hello. Thank you all for tuning in with me. Hi, Daniel. Hi. I don't know how you... TCEVR. I don't know how to pronounce that. But how you doing, baby? Hi, King Kasia. Thank you all for tapping in with me. I know it's late. Please hit the like button for me. Appreciate it. Hi, Kyle. And so we have to get to that place of, wanting to heal ourselves. And like I say, it doesn't have to be loud in order for you to heal yourself. You can heal yourself within. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever thought about that, but you can. And then when you're ready to share with the world, that's something you have control over. You understand what I'm saying? But some people do. Some people think that if they're not telling it, if they're not, telling the world what they're going through within, then they can't heal. It's impossible for them to heal. That's not true. You deal with what's going on within you by being honest with yourself first. Okay? Being honest and open with you about what's going on within you. Okay? I did journaling. I just made a journal for people who wants to start healing within. It's free, and I'm gonna put it in the description box. So if y'all want to get it, you can get it. And it's something that you can just start with. If you want to start, you dealing with something, and it's been lingering. Some of us got stuff from our childhood that we've never healed from. And some of us have buried it, and we try to ignore it. But I'm telling you, that stuff comes out in certain situations that you get into. Those things come out. It shows itself, and that's to let you know. That's its way of letting you know, hey, I'm still here. That's a way of letting you know that if it's still there, that means you haven't healed from it yet. And so you have to take that step in that direction to decide that you want to start healing. within, that you want to fix yourself. You want to become better. You want to feel better. You understand what I'm saying? And you can do it. Hi, Darlene. How you doing? You can do it. You know, a lot of us don't believe in ourselves. And I'm gonna tell you, traumatizing things make you feel bad about yourself in a lot of ways. Okay, because I come from addiction. I was a heroin addict, and it took my self-esteem. It took my confidence. Excuse me, y'all, and everything. And I had to rebuild myself. I had to get all that back. And I feel so much better. I really do. And I eventually I got to a place where as though I could express what I went through. You know what I mean? And I feel so I can't even explain how good it feels that I'm able today to share with you all where I've been at in my life. Okay? Because I know that I can help somebody else. You know, I know I can. And that's why I'm here. So you just have to make up in your mind, y'all, that this is what you want to do. And that you are sick and tired of carrying around all that baggage, right? You're tired of hiding it. You're tired of covering it up. For some of us, we might not be like in addiction like I was, but for some of us, we may drink here and there, right? Some of us may drink, some of us may smoke a blunt here and there. And a lot of times it's due to what's going on within you. Some of you may not want, probably, if you was to take time out to heal within, you probably wouldn't even pick up that blunt no more. You probably wouldn't even pick up that drink no more. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes when we do those type of things, it may not be, yours may not be to the extent of mine of being an addiction, right? But you're doing it because there's some things going on within you that just makes you uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? Like Shy, give glory unto him. That's right. I give all the glory to him. Yes, I do. I give all praises to the Most High Yah. Yes, I do. I give it all to him because he definitely, you know, let me tell you something. When I decided to get clean is when I really, really became close with the Most High. I really connected. And it was like I knew that I was close to him, and I kept feeling those feel. I can't explain that feeling, but it was a good feeling. And I knew that he was there and he was comforting me because of that feeling I kept getting. It was a beautiful thing, but sometimes I was sad, just because of the things that I was going through at that moment. But nobody was there. Nobody was there but the Most High. And I knew that he was there. I could feel it. I just could feel it, y'all. It was a beautiful thing. And it was like he was letting me know, you don't need nobody but me. I got you. I got you. And I got clean. I've been clean over 20 years. And during this time when I was going through the process, after I got clean, I was in a shelter, okay? And I had applied for this apartment, like, oh, while I was still out there in addiction, I applied for this apartment, okay? Do you know that apartment came through when I got clean? It was a trip. It was a trip how everything came together. But I felt him. I felt him in so many ways. And I knew that I knew what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? And so since I've been clean, I don't have friends and stuff like that. But guess what? I love me today. And I'm comfortable in my skin. All praises to the Most High, because that's who did it. And I know that's who did it. And that's who walked with me through what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt him. I felt that. If I know some of y'all have felt it, it's a feeling you can't explain. I can't even explain the feeling that I felt, right? But it's a feeling, when you feel it, you know it. And it's something that you never forget. You understand what I'm saying? And so, I'm telling you, I'm getting chills now. That feeling. It's just that it's something about that feeling. And when I get it, I just know that the Most High is in the building. He, and it's like confirmation that I'm doing what I need to be doing, you know, because I've been struggling with putting this together. I always wanted to give back, but I just never could get it all together and put it together right to give it back. And I got it together now. And that's what made me create the free journal, because I was just shocked. And oh my goodness, just so many feelings about this, right? Because I know this is a good thing. It's something I've been wanting to do. I don't know if any of y'all ever experienced it, where you're supposed to be doing something. You know what you're supposed to be doing, but you can't put it together. That's where I was at. I couldn't put it all together. But y'all, it's together. And it seemed like the pieces is just coming together like a puzzle. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a beautiful thing, and it's going to help. It's going to touch so many people. It's going to touch people that I didn't even know it touched. I know it is, you know? And I can't wait. I just cannot wait. Nick Hammond, toot that thing, mama. Thank you, Nick. Thank y'all for tuning in. I thought people would be asleep. And I said, I'm going to do this video right quick. And I figure everybody will probably see it tomorrow, you know? But thank y'all for tapping in, because it is late. I don't know. I just couldn't sleep tonight, you know? And, I just had some things on my mind I just wanted to share with y'all. Because, listen, I love everybody, but I love my people, right? And I know we've been through a lot. And I know a lot of us need to heal. And I know a lot of us are struggling with that. We are struggling with healing ourselves. And so I'm going to do whatever I can to help as many as I can. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you something that irritates me. Is when people say they want to help us, right? And then they turn around, they want to charge you all this money. But they claim they want to help you. And if you someone that's just starting out on something or something like that, a lot of times some people don't have a lot of money to whether it's something you got that they need. Some people don't have a whole lot of money, you know? And it just tripped me out, because it's just crazy how people do. They claim they want to help you, but they want to charge you extra amount, just crazy prices to help you. But then they'll say they love you. And I'm not saying just because you say you love somebody, you're supposed to give away something free. Everything supposed to be free. I understand people trying to survive. But you have to be careful that you don't get you trying to survive mixing it up with greed. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be careful about that. Don't mix up you trying to survive with greed. And for some reason, a lot of people that be calling themselves trying to touch people of color always come with some BS. Like, it never fails. Every time you turn around, it just seems like everybody's trying to, grift us for something, And it's just the truth. I've sat back and I've watched so many people that play these, what you call them people? what they call themselves? Oh, advocates or whatever they do, supposed to be helping you in different things like that. And then I turn around and get mad because you're not donating the way they want you to donate and stuff like that. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And for some reason, we always got people coming at us looking for money. They always want money from us. It's just crazy. And we just got to pull ourselves up, y'all. We done did it over and over again. People have done so much stuff to us. We can pull ourselves up. I'm not going to give up on that. I truly believe that we can we can pull ourselves up, right? And I think the main thing that we have to do is heal. A lot of us have to heal within. And I think that starts another chapter, you know? It really do. How you gonna come in my chat, banger, or whoever you are, and tell me to go to sleep? And you in my chat. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Come on now. Come on, let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. Yeah, the main thing you gotta do is get your ass out my chat. That's what you need to do. Yeah, I cussed. Yes, I never said I was perfect. Okay? He or whoever he is in my chat trying to cuss at me. Surprise, my man woke me up and asked me if I'd marry him. And I said yes. So now we are engaged. I know that's right. Congratulations. Congratulations, Grace. Congratulations. If you come in here talking like that, you ain't in here for the long run. I don't like blocking nobody, but keep it cute. Keep it respectful. Cause I will cuss you out. I sure will. I don't have no problem with it. You coming in here trying to be disrespectful? Yes, I will cuss you out. I'm not perfect. I ain't claim to be perfect. You heard me. I am not perfect, but I will cuss your ass out. Up one side and down the other. If you come in here being disrespectful, yes, I will. I'm so proud of you, Grace. I know that's right. You know what? Bang up. You can ready go. Cause I like peace. I don't like chaos and confusion. Hey Terry. Hey Terry. I got some people in here you might have to get rid of. Oh, Banger said, no, I'm joking. I love you. Oh, thank you, Banger. I thought you was one of them creeps. I was like, oh, we got one in here. Darlene said I should kick him out. Yeah. But y'all, I just wanted to get that out. I just had some things on my mind I wanted to share with y'all. That's all. I just really think that we have to start healing. I think a lot of us need to start healing because, like I said, a lot of things has happened to us. And it just is what it is. And I do feel like if we start healing within, that it will change. The way we look at each other and stuff, it will change. All that will change if you start healing within. It really will, you know. I think about, I hear people always say, well, y'all, y'all people of color, y'all killing each other, this and that. I understand all that. And I still say it goes back to self hating. And it goes back to us needing to heal. We got a lot we need to heal from. And I think that's something important that we all need to start from is healing, you know? Because when you start healing, you start changing that, changing yourself within, and you start letting a lot of stuff go. And once you do that, then it changes how you look at your brother or your sister. You know what I mean? That self hate changes, and you start to show love instead of hate. Yeah, you sure do. You start to show love instead of hate. And so I'm a firm believer that we all need to heal. Some of us we definitely need to heal. Because it's hard to show love when you're dealing with so much chaos and confusion within yourself. It's really hard to show love through all that. It really is. Because when you dealing with all that, if you have a relationship, all that stuff comes out in your relationships. You know, be trying to be intimate, it comes out in that. It comes out. It just leaks out in so many areas of your life. So it's just important for you to, stop for a minute and start working on yourself within. And I'm telling you, it's going to change your whole life. You're going to start feeling good about you. You're going to start to love you, you know, and you're going to start being comfortable in your skin. And that's definitely important. That is definitely important. That is something that we all need is to learn how to love ourselves. Because when you start loving yourself, that's a game changer. It changes the game for real. It really do. It changes the game in a lot of ways too. You know what I'm saying? I always say, how can you love someone else if you don't love you? You know? That's right. That's right, darling. I like that. She said, you got to treat yourself like you love yourself. That's right. That is so true. And for some of us, it's hard to do. It's hard to do because we don't love ourselves. And that's why some of us treat other people the way we do. Because we don't love ourselves. It all starts with you. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get to that place where as though we start loving ourselves, and then you can see yourself loving somebody else. It makes a big difference. Excuse me. A big difference. I'm glad that y'all tapped in with me. I thought everybody was in the bed asleep. I said, well, they'll see the video tomorrow. You know? Um, I almost been on here 30 minutes. I try to at least keep a video about 30 minutes. But I am going to put uh, the free journal in the description box. So for those that want it can get it. Okay. I'm going to start a podcast too called The Quiet Comeback. I'll let y'all know when I get that set up. So if you want to tap in with that, you can. Um, what else? I'm on TikTok at Quiet Comeback. I'm on Instagram under Quiet Comeback. Going to the beach, but I don't want to go to sleep because I cannot go to sleep. I know I was like that too, darling, and I couldn't sleep. And I just had things on my mind that I wanted to talk to y'all about. So I said, well, I'm going to jump on live, you know? And I jumped on here and started, just sharing some stuff with y'all that was like in my head. And a lot of times that helps me wind down a little bit when I have a lot in my head that's just there and I need to talk about it. Seem like once I get it out, then I like kind of like settle down some, you know. So that helps me a lot. And so that's why sometimes I come on here, it be real late and stuff. And during the day, I may not come on here because at night is when I really get like really deep thoughts and stuff. Like really things that need to be said that I know definitely it could help somebody. So that's why a lot of times I pop on here late at night. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. Like late at night is when I start getting all those thoughts, and for some reason I can't settle down. So I end up jumping on here and talking to y'all for a few, and then I'm able to kind of wind down, settle down after that. Yeah. But I enjoy coming on here talking to y'all. I really do. Um, and thank y'all for all my. I have new subscribers, and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll be glad when y'all start leaving me more comments, cause I like to read the comments. So I'll be glad when y'all start leaving me some more comments. I love reading comments. So please start leaving me more. You know. I just wanted to be like a family over here. I want us to become close. I want y'all to get to know me. I want to get to know y'all. Tari say one of the best lessons I learned that Miss Lisa is you can't change another person's eyes. You can only control what you present in front of them. What they choose to see is up to them. That is so true, Tari. That's right. That's right. That's one of the lessons. That's right, Tari. Darlene said, hope to see you in another live stream soon. Yes, you will, Darlene. I'm going to start coming on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting it, and so y'all will know what time I'm coming. You know what I mean? I'm going to start setting it early and stuff, so y'all will know exactly what time I'm going to come. So be watching out for me. I'm going to set it up. But I thank y'all for tapping in with me. For those that haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for me. Make sure you turn on your notification bell and it says all. So that when I go live, I hope that you'll get notified, okay? Sometimes YouTube do good with that, and then sometimes, y'all know how they go. But just make sure your stuff is on and it's set so that, you know, you'll get the notification if they go out. Okay, please hit my like button. Hey, I love y'all and thank y'all for tapping in. Thank you, Tari. Appreciate you. Tari been here with me for a long time, y'all. A long time. Like when I ain't had no subscribers, Tari been here with me hanging on. Like seriously, he been very loyal to me, and I appreciate that. For real, much love to you. But I will holler at y'all on the next one.